How y'all doing out there in everything sweet world? This is Chef Charles back in the kitchen, bringing you another recipe. Now, this is not going to be a dessert, but I guess you can use that dessert. You want to use that dessert. We are making apple cinnamon bread. Now, the old-time bakery delicatessen, man, we couldn't make enough of them things. I'm talking about. We get an order for 25 and 30, you know. We had specific days we made it. Some days, you know, we had to make it, you know, off the regular recipe because so many orders was coming in for apple cinnamon bread. And this is what you're going to need to get it up and running, okay? We got 5 eggs there. We got 8 cups of all-purpose flour. We got 1 cup of regular milk, that's cereal milk. We got a half cup of granulated sugar. We got a half cup of oil. And we got 1 stick of butter. And we got 1 can of apple pie filling. Okay. Now, the first thing we're going to do is get this yeast up and running. We need warm water, and we need sugar, and we need yeast. Okay, well, I'm going to go get my warm water. I'm going to get about, guess we can get a cup of warm water, okay? All right, we got a tablespoon full of sugar. That's going to feed the yeast, okay? We got 2 bags of dry. This bag already been used, so we're only going to use these 2, okay? Take those things, fold them like that. And get it down. Take the seals, cut it in, fold it in like that. I need to cut some more the way it looks. Put that over up there. This one over here. Just hold it up and get it out. Okay, got that. Now, I got a cup of warm water. Notice I didn't say hot water, now it's warm water, okay? Add that to your yeast. And you mix that sugar and yeast and warm water together. Man, you can smell that, boy. That bring back memories, baby. Man, getting to work at 12 o'clock midnight. Bread people's already there. You know, I pay the chef, so you know I help with bread every once in a while, but make my thing with cake, cookies, and pies, okay? Special orders, all right? All right, we got that mixed in. Just let it set and do its thing. While it's set, we're going to go to the mixing bowl, okay? All right, we're going with a half cup of oil. Got 1 stick of melted butter. Got 1 cup of room temperature milk. Got a half cup of granulated sugar. Let that mix first gear. Just get everything introduced to one another. Then we're going to start adding our eggs. And you don't have to add them one at a time. You just can dump them in, okay? That 4 eggs, all of them going in. Okay, this is our yeast that we put our sugar and warm water in. As you can see, it's activated. That's what you want your yeast to activate. The reason how you tell it to activate it, it's going to constantly rise and rise. And this is rose enough so we can use it, okay? Now we go into the mixing bowl and add our flour to it. And our yeast is going to be the last thing we add to it, okay? All right, we got a little egg shade food coloring. We're going to put 2 or 3 drops of that in there. So we put that in there because we don't want our dough to look like just white bread, okay? This is an egg-based bread, and we put the food color in there to symbolize that it's egg shape, okay? Gonna mix that in a little bit. No, I don't know if I told y'all, we got our dough hook on there instead of the batter dash, okay? Now, we're going to add half our flour. You can see our salt on the top here. We got a teaspoonful of salt in there, okay? Going to kind of mix that in just a little bit. All right, half our flour going in now. Okay, that's about half. Now, if you don't get it half in, you know, don't go crazy. All of it gonna go in eventually. Okay, we're gonna go to second gear and let that mix. When that pull from the wall, will start coming together. Probably won't pull from the wall, but it will come together. Then we'll add our other flour. Now we got 8 cups of flour. As you can see, it kind of pulling from the side there. Now I don't want you to get upset. Bread is a kind of tricky thing to make. It has a lot to do with the weather. You're dealing with chemicals, okay? On a hot day, we know what happens on a hot day, right? Water evaporates. Same thing here. On a hot day, some of your water will evaporate. So it's necessary to add more flour to it. So if you got 8 cups and it's still, you know, kind of sticky, then it's okay to add some more flour to it. Wintertime, just the opposite. Water remains the same what it is. It don't evaporate in the wintertime. So, but in the wintertime, it's cold. You might have to use hot water instead of lukewarm water. Not with your yeast now. You want to add warm water with yeast. But you putting flour in your bread mix, you might have to use hot water in the wintertime. In the summertime, sometimes it's too hot in the summertime, and the water coming out the faucet is cold. So sometimes, you know, you have to put ice in it in the summertime because the water coming out the faucet kind of become kind of warm. So in the summertime, you might have to put some ice in your dough or in your water that you put in your dough, okay? All right, we're going to add the rest of our flour. I'm going to add it all. I'm going to add half of what we got. Let that mix. Then we'll put our yeast in there, and then we'll add the rest of our flour, okay? Okay, at this point, we'll add our yeast to it. You see, I got the rest of our flour to go. Yeast is going in now. And that's a cup of warm water with a tablespoon of sugar in it, okay? So you got a cup of milk and you got a cup of water. All right, we're going to mix that in first gear. Final flour is going in now. Now, I don't make too many bread because it's really time consuming. I don't know at home, do you have the time to fool with, you know, bread or rolls? Because it requires a lot of time, a lot of waiting time, okay? See, once you get this made and get it to come together, you got to put a towel on it to let it proof back up, okay? Once you let it proof back up, then you ready to make your loaf. But once you get your bread in the loaf, it got to proof again, okay? So it's a lot of proofing time. messing with bread. Time consuming. All right, we're gonna start out first here. We're gonna see, do we have to add any more flour to it? We got 8 cups so far, okay? It's pretty good to me. Ready? Okay. Okay, we're gonna put our hands on it. It's not sticky to the touch. See, it's not sticky, so we don't have to add any more flour. Okay, so we're gonna take that down now. All right, we got our bread out. Now we can use another bowl to put our bread in to proof, but we're gonna use the same mixing bowl. And all we're gonna do is kneading it up just a little bit in the bowl. And we used to do this back in the day, baby. We used both hands though. But since I just got one, we used to have one this hand doing the same thing. You know, back in the day, you had to learn to use both of your hands. Because you'd be all day if you just got one hand working compared to two. So you had to learn how to use your left hand. You got 300-400 loaves of bread to make. You can't just be doing it with just one hand. Both of these hands need to be productive in making loaves of bread, okay? Now we got our bowl right there. We got a little oil here. We're gonna put in our bowl. Gonna move that around there like that. We're gonna put this back in here. Okay, the oil on your hand goes on there. Now most people put, you know, foil on here, or not foil, that Bran wraps. These bags from the grocery store here. Okay, what we gonna do is put that over there like that. I'm talking about to give you these bags from the grocery store. And ain't nothing you can do with them. Throw them in the trash. Okay, we use them when we covering these dough up. What you don't want air to get on there and develop a skin or coat on the dough, okay? So that's why you wrap it to keep the air from getting in. If air won't get in, that means the heat stays in also, okay? So you want that to have some kind of heat. Now it'd be nice and warm where you at when you're making bread. You don't want your air conditioner on. Winter time, it's next to impossible to make bread, but you can do it, okay? All right, we're going to tie this up. Let this set. Tie it, get twice the size. You saw the size when there? When it rises twice the size, then it's ready to make bread, okay? But bread already made, but you ready to make your loaves, okay? All right, y'all stay with us. We'll be back. All right, everything sweet world, we back. We let this sit, and as you can see, it done double in size. Now, whatever you do, don't skip that step. Do not skip that 35-40 minutes of proofing time. That lets you know your yeast is doing what it's supposed to do. And if your yeast is doing what it's supposed to do, then when you go in the oven, you're going to have a good turnout. Do not skip this step, okay? I'm going to put it on our table here. Now we're going to add cinnamon, about a teaspoon. And we'll see if we need any more, okay? We got our apple. Pass me a spatula over there, baby. All right, we got our apple pie filling. We're going to put that in. Whole can, now. My wife likes lots of apples, so I don't think you don't need one can, but let her tell it you gonna need more than one can. That's her taste buds, okay? Now we're gonna take our metal scraper here. We're just gonna go in there and chop them apples up. And we're gonna chop the bread while we chop it. And I just think you had 300 loaves of this to make. All hands on deck. I can see there's not enough cinnamon, so we're going to put another tablespoon on top here. Alright, what you're going to do now is just fold that in. And you're going to chop the whole thing. Fold it again, and we're going to continue chopping. So far, we got 2 tablespoons of cinnamon in, and the way it's looking, we're going to need some more cinnamon, okay? At the bakery, we had about a 12-foot table. Man, we'll have 2 batches on. One be on one end chopping, one be on the other end chopping. Now we have to scale. We scale that bread off to make sure we had an equal portion in each pan. Since we don't have a scale here, another tablespoon of cinnamon. Since we don't have a scale, we got to guess at it, okay? But you don't want no big pieces. Now, what size is our pan here?
9.5 by 5.5.
Bread pans are 9.5 by 5.5. I think we got out of it at Walmart or some thrift store we found them at. What do you think about cinnamon? Do you think that's enough for your taste buds, or you need to put some more?
More cinnamon, probably more apples too.
Come on now. Alright, this is 4 tablespoons of cinnamon. We ain't doing no more.
That should be enough too.
She said some more apples, but I don't think we're going to put no more in here. She's rounding her nose up at me. Alright, what we're going to do now is divide this off into 3 pieces. We got 3 pans. Let's see how it come out. And all you're going to do is just take that, put it in there like that. Got 3 pans, but I'm thinking we might just get 2 loaves out of this. We're just gonna get 2. Now, if you don't want you as big and fluffy, you can go ahead and do it. 3 loaves. Alright, guess what? This got approved now. Okay? So we got those in the pan. We're going to top them with some foil or saran wrap so we don't get no crust on them. And there's another way, about 35-40 minutes sitting here. They should be ready to go in the oven. Okay? We got 2 rolls instead of 3. And we'll be back in about 35, 40 minutes. Alright? Alright, we got our oven set on 350. These like about 30 minutes, ready to go in the oven. It might have decided a little less, more like 20 minutes, but it is what it is. We're gonna set our time for 45 minutes. Come back and see what we got. 45 minutes to see there. All right, you put 45 minutes on it. Came back and put another 15 on it. That's about 60 minutes, all right? And I should have followed my first line, made 3 loaves. But we did want some sandwich bread. We didn't want that little flat stuff. So that's why we went 2. All right, you want to take that out the pan. It's hot. I'm sure you already know, right? Flip it back over. Or you want to wash it down with a little glaze. Now all we got, corn syrup with a little warm water. Okay? Wash that down. Keep that gloss. Okay? I don't spend too much time on this corn syrup and warm water. About 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. 1 tablespoon of warm water. One thing that warm water do kind of break the corn syrup down a little bit. Okay? All right, we're gonna let that cool and we'll come back and taste this. Okay, our bread is still lukewarm. We done cut it already. We done sliced it up. Apple cinnamon bread. See my apples in there? That cinnamon. Now we made homemade butter about 3-4 weeks ago. We're gonna get you a video and show you how to make that. We're gonna take some of that homemade butter. Just put that butter on that thing like that. Still kind of froze. And that bread is still kind of light. You can put jam on that thing. You can toast that any way you want to do it, baby. You can do it. Man, that homemade butter, it don't taste like the one in the store now. Got them apples. Dog, Darling, you never had fresh bread. You go to the grocery store, get that bread, baked about 2-3 weeks ago, wrapped in that foil, and you think you got some. I see him coming to the grocery store mashing it. My God, what you mashing it for? You know it's a week or 2 old. And that wrapper they got in it gonna keep it soft. What you mashing it for? You think they gonna keep stale bread out there? No, not stale bread. You know and I know. They gonna put it in that wrapper, put the seal on it, and that's gonna hold that bread for 3-4 weeks. You ever notice you get bread at home and stay 3-4 weeks and it don't mold? There's something wrong with that. They got so many preservatives in that thing, bread. Lord have mercy. But if you got homemade bread like this, you'll learn what fresh is, okay? Now we're gonna close this video out. But I told y'all I'm gonna show y'all the garden we got. We're gonna close this out and then we're gonna walk out there to the garden, okay? Y'all see us? We out in the woods, baby. I'm talking about to get sunlight in, we had to pipe it in. It takes 3 days to get it here. So this is our garden here. Here's a cucumber here. We picked about 8 of them this morning. They were ready to go, but you got a lot of living in here, growing like that. Little bit of one. We got butter beans right here. And these little sprouts right here, them collard greens. Okay? Let me go right here to our winter garden, but we got some more stuff to show you over here. We got squash growing right here. See that squash in there, baby? That's squash growing. Okay? And over here, we don't know what kind of melons. I guess somebody knows. We don't know if they honeydew or whatever they are, they growing. Got nothing over there. They all over the place. And over there, we got yellow butter beans. I think we got a couple growing on there. I'm trying to get to one where I can show you what it looks like. Right here. See that yellow butter bean right there? Okay. Then we just planted some stuff in our winter garden over here. Over here we got sweet potatoes on this row. Got more collard greens. What we got here? Some collard greens too?
Cabbages.
We got cabbage.
Broccoli.
Got broccoli.
Cauliflower. Turnip greens.
We got carrots.
And kale.
This is what we doing in our yard. Now let my wife show you where we stay. Take a picture of all them woods out there, baby. Show them where we at. No house to be in sight. We out here in the sticks, baby. So we say we out here in the sticks, we might well grow some stuff, okay? And that's what we doing, growing some stuff. Now we'll be back next week with another fantastic dessert. Y'all live long and prosper. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all got any suggestions, please send them to us. Want to make some? Send it to us. If you know another social media we can get on to get us out there, send it to us. Put it in the column, okay? We'll definitely appreciate it. Live long and prosper. Everything sweet. We out of here. See you next week.